What's up, guys? You're listening to another episode of Selling on Amazon with Andy Isom. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to protect your designs with copyright registration. This has been a hot topic on my weekly Zoom Q&A call with students in my coaching programs. Those are students in my Anaconda and Jaguar programs. Just quick update for you guys before we dive too deep into the episode. I actually opened up my weekly Zoom Q&A call. That's a 1-hour call I do every week for lifetime access to all Anaconda and Jaguar students. That means when you join one of my programs, Anaconda or Jaguar, you get to come on my live call. You get to ask questions to me just like this on video in real time. And those calls have been amazing. I love the messages that I'm getting from my students after those calls. I get people messaging me on Facebook, on Instagram saying, dude, what a great call this week. We're talking about so many things. I'm giving you guys every week all the updates from Amazon news and updates. I'm giving you all the updates in the world of Amazon and e-commerce in general, from articles I'm reading, from what's changing in the economy, sourcing, all that kind of stuff. Gosh, we're sharing stock market data. We're sharing shipping rate changes, all sorts of things like that to help you guys. I'm sharing what's working and what's not. One of my favorite segments of the weekly call where I'm talking about what's working and what's not working for my own brands. For the two brands I'm partnered with, for my students' brands, I'm teaching new features on Amazon Seller Central. I'm talking about how to do brand tailored promotions. I'm talking about how you can email customers through Amazon Seller Central. We're talking about brand analytics and reporting and how to find the next best product directly from Amazon Brand Analytics. All sorts of cool stuff, trainings. Again, we're doing those live every week. And then, of course, I'm answering questions from students. Students can submit questions early. They can ask questions live on the Zoom call. So again, a huge benefit of joining one of my coaching programs, Anaconda or Jaguar. And also with both those programs, you get all the recordings. So if you miss a call, you can watch the recording. We post it in the Facebook group. And I also post those clips of those questions in our Q&A video library, which now has well over 400 videos. It's been an amazing run with the programs. I'm super stoked with the direction they're heading again. So if you're interested, hit me up or check out the website in the description below for more info on that. Okay. Sorry, I don't like to be super pitchy on the podcast, but I really genuinely believe that it can help you because I'm seeing results with our students. So if you are someone who does want to get real serious about this, I would recommend checking those out. You can always message me too if you want to learn more about it. Okay, let's talk about copyright registration here for you guys on the podcast today. We learned this the hard way. My understanding from going back before we even started selling on Amazon, this is like business school days, was that when you create a unique piece of art or literature, you are protected under US copyright law. The moment that work is published, if you take a photo and post it on Instagram, like a really pretty landscape of the mountains or like a picture of an animal or something, post it on Instagram, copyright protected. No one can go and take that photo and use it anywhere else. They can't post it somewhere else. They can't use it for a commercial. If you post a video, if you write a song and post it on YouTube, no one else can go use your song in their background music. If you come up with a graphic design and, even just post it, like share it or just have it and put it on, put it on the internet or your Instagram account. No one can go and grab that and be like, oh, that's what a pretty design. I'm going to go and put that all over a kid's blanket. The moment you publish something, a work of art, any type of art, right, creation, you are protected under US copyright law. However, here's where it's really annoying. The government's like, yeah, you're protected. But if you actually want to go after someone, you have to be registered. So for the last 4 years now that we've been selling our all hand-drawn dog bandana designs. I'm talking every single design, even the plaids, even the polka dot, like the basic designs where it's literally like a plaid. You guys know, what a plaid design is, right? Every single one of those is hand-drawn. P.S. We're posting the full podcast episodes now on my YouTube channel. So you can see my ugly mug talk to you on video if you want to see that. But also any type of screen sharing that I might have for the podcast episode, you can see that right there on YouTube. So testing that out. If you guys like it, make sure you let me know on YouTube or message me or whatever on Instagram. And we can keep doing that for you guys. Okay, so again, I'm just here on my remyandrue.com website, Shopify store. All these designs are hand-drawn. Even like this plaid right here under Liberty, hand-drawn. This black and white, simple plaid, hand-drawn. So like the width of the squares, the shading of the lines, like all of that is unique to us. Now, I know you might be saying, well, Andy, like, come on, you're not the first one to do like buffalo plaid. And like, I understand, we're not. So like in our timeless pack, we have the buffalo plaid color or like camo. But guess what? That camo is hand drawn. So technically, there does not exist another camo layout exactly like that one. It is unique to our brand. The buffalo plaid, you're like, okay, yeah, there's probably other buffalo plaids out there that look very, very similar to that. But we didn't just go buy a buffalo plaid pattern from some website. Our designer drew out that one with those exact dimensions and shading of the black and the red and everything. So we take a lot of pride in that, in every single design that we have being hand drawn and custom and owned exclusively by us. That's another big important factor for us as a company is every graphic designer that we've worked with that's, helped us draw these designs, we buy exclusive and full ownership of every design. Because there's other designers out there who have designs, like they just have designs on hand and they'll sell them to you or they'll sell rights to them. So like, for example, like here's some floral designs right here in this Emily pack. This floral design, maybe a graphic designer already has that, created, and they could go sell it for $100 over and over and over, the rights to use it, but they don't own it. They just have the rights to use it for $100, but another company could do it versus we pay a premium to have exclusive ownership of every design. So that graphic designer, when they draw that, no one else is allowed to use it. They can't resell it. They can't sell it to anyone else. At that moment, it is now owned by Remy and Rue. So that's another important factor for us in all of our designs is we have full ownership of every design. And with that, we're allowed to register for copyright. So here's the thing. Lately, I talked about this in the previous episode. If you guys listened to the one about the patent, lately there's been an enormous amount of copycats, an annoying amount of copycats, blatantly copying our shape, our tags, our designs, like stealing straight up our designs, recreating them and selling them on their Shopify stores. So we've just been constantly shutting down people on Shopify and Amazon who are stealing our designs. You can still shut down brands through Shopify and Amazon without a copyright number. But again, like I talked about in the previous episode, it's just not quite as powerful. If that person that I'm shutting down wanted to argue and say, oh, what's your copyright registration number? We don't have one. Technically, they could just go about their day and keep selling it. And we wouldn't be able to file a lawsuit against them until it's registered. So now, 4 years later, we had to go through and register every single design. And we sell a lot of 2-packs and 4-packs. We have over 20 packs. So multiply that by 4. That's 80 designs potentially, a little less than that because we have 2 packs. But almost 80 designs. We had to file copyright for those individually. To do that, you come here to copyright.gov. And then over on the registration, you can do register your work, the registration portal. You click login and you log into the little registration portal. You're going to have to create your little account with your business name. And it's like I feel it's 9 steps. My wife, Taylor, actually did this for every design. She was a champ, bless her heart, because it was brutal. So you log in here to your little portal and you go step by step through the 9-step process. We have a whole bunch open right here. You can go to standard application, start registration. There you go. I'm showing this over on YouTube for those that are watching the video version. Type of work, titles, publication, offers, claimants, limitation. There's like all this crap you have to do step by step for every single one of your designs. So we're talking, like I said, 60 to 80 designs. We had to do this one by one. Here's the other thing. It costs $65 per design. So if you come up with and I'm not quite sure what this is like for music or like a book or anything literature, but if you write a book, if you come out with a song, if you come out with a design and you want to copyright it, I think it's $65 across the board. I'm again, I could be wrong on that, but at least for a work of art, graphic work of art, $65. So we had to pay $65 times 60 something designs. So we paid a lot of money in the past month doing these versus if we would have just been doing this anytime we come out with new designs, like, okay, we come out with a new 4-pack here, Daisy. We just launched this one a couple weeks ago. Okay, that's 4 new designs we've come up with times $65. We're paying $250 or so, right? To trade or not trademark, copyright those designs. And we come out with a new pack, every month, every couple months or so. So instead of paying $3,000 all at once to do this, we're paying $250 additional for every new pack we release. And we can just kind of factor that into the cost of coming out with a new SKU. But a lot less work and not so much a kick in the pants financially if you do it just consistently as you come out with new designs. So my big recommendation to you guys who are creating your own custom designs, and again, you have to own the full rights. So if you're just going and licensing designs, like you're buying designs from a designer, but they're reselling it to other people, you can't copyright it. You don't own it. So they can just keep reselling it to other people. So you have no ownership of that. But if you create it and you have full ownership of the design, you can copyright it. So to prevent these copycats from popping up, in the future, stealing your designs, and it doesn't even have to be on the same product. This daisy design, there's a really cool daisy design here. This is a sweet pack, by the way. This daisy floral design here is a really cool, like retro floral design. But if another person, another company, someone else saw this and was like, oh, that would be really cool for like drapes or a shower curtain or a table runner or a dress, a women's dress. That'd be a really cool dress design. They cannot take that. They can't use that on another product. We own that design. It doesn't matter where you want to use it. That is ours. So you can protect in that way. So if you ever see someone else out there, you're like, wait, what the heck? That's our floral pattern from our bandana. What the heck are they doing with it on a girl's dress? You can file a lawsuit against them, right? If you're copyright registered. Just like I was mentioning in the previous episode about reporting a violation through Amazon Brand Registry. If someone is stealing your designs, like the design of your product, meaning like the printed designs, like the floral pattern or whatever it is, you can also submit that through brand registry. But again, they're going to ask for the copyright number. So if you haven't registered with the copyright office, you're not going to have a copyright number. They'll do the same thing on Shopify. You can shut them down without a copyright number. But if there's an argument back from the seller, the infringer, and you don't have a copyright number, you don't really have much of a case, right? So protect yourself, do your copyright registration from the beginning. I wish we would have known this 4 years ago. I'm happy that we're finally getting around to it, thankfully. That's really going to help you in the long run. Protect your work, protect your designs. And like I mentioned in that last episode, when you pair this with your patent, if you're able to get a patent, if you're able to patent your product, when you pair it with a patent and a trademark, man, if you got the trifecta of patent, trademark, and copyright, that's really going to help you to protect yourself from other copycats. A big concern, a big question I get from a lot of people who are thinking about starting an e-commerce business, it doesn't even matter if it's on Amazon, just e-commerce in general. Big fear is, what if people copy my idea? A lot of people come to me and they're like, I have a great idea for a product, but I'm so scared to sell it because I'm worried that people will copy it. Get your patent going, get your trademark going, and get your copyrights going. And if you do those three things, that's the whole reason we have this. That's the whole reason the United States has this foundation of patents and copyrights and stuff, is so that you can protect your hard work. You can feel good at the end of the day knowing, hey, I've come up with a good idea, something unique, and other people out there can't just run and steal it and take it. So protect yourself, do the best that you can. I know that it can be expensive. I know that budgets are different, but the sooner that you can do that, the better off you're going to be once the copycats do come and start taking your designs and whatnot of your products. So if you have any questions about copyright, about patent, that kind of stuff, I'm definitely not an expert. I'm not an attorney. I just let my attorneys handle this. So we have a patent attorney, we have a copyright attorney, we have a trademark attorney. So we just let them kind of handle it. But I mean, we've been through the process now. So I can hopefully at least push you in the right direction. Best thing we ever did was find an attorney that can do this for you. We actually just went with a local, law firm. It's actually a family friend connection, I guess you could say. He's a partner at a firm. And so we just work with their firm and they have all the different attorneys there at their firm that specialize in the different areas. And it's been great. So it's been a really good experience. We've loved working with them. But yeah, that's my big recommendation is find yourself a good attorney that can do all this for you. Because when it comes to legal stuff, you guys know me, when it comes to bookkeeping, accounting, taxes, IP, meaning patents, trademarks, that kind of stuff, is like, I ain't touching that. I pay other people to do those types of things. Legal stuff, I don't want to get my hands messy. Someone else who is qualified and certified can do all that for me. And it relieves a lot of stress when you do it that way. So that's my recommendation. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the podcast. I've got more awesome episodes on the way for you guys. I'm actually headed here in about a week to the Alibaba Co-Create event in Las Vegas. I haven't been one to attend a lot of events. I don't know. I've just never really felt like I really needed to. And honestly, I still don't really feel like I need to for myself, but I want to do this for you guys. I even told my wife, I really want to start going to more of these events just to educate myself so I can share this info with you guys. So again, Alibaba Co-Create, you can look it up. I'm headed there. So if you are headed there, hit me up. I'd love to say hi. Maybe we can all meet up and get together, take a photo. I don't know, say hi, essentially, I guess, meet some people. I rarely get to meet people being a podcaster. You know, I rarely get to meet people in person. It's happened a couple times, and it's really fun when I do run into people in public. So if you're going, let's get together. Let's say hi. But yeah, I'll be there in about a week, and I'll share with you guys. Don't worry, I'll share with you guys everything that I learned there on the podcast, probably on social media too. I'll be doing some behind the scenes vids and stuff. But again, I appreciate you guys. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I want to see you be successful. You're listening to Selling on Amazon with Andy Isom. We'll see you in the next episode.